This is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. Today I'm coming to you with a review of the Ghostbusters Ghost Mug. It's a color-changing mug. I'm trying to get it in view for you to be able to see it. And as I put up on my blog and Instagram and different social media posts, this was one that was really just a fun review for me to do. A random story about myself and my husband is that we both had, different childhood obsessions with Ghostbusters. His being that he liked the movie, he liked the story, he liked watching all that about it. And for me, I just liked the soundtrack for it. Particularly, I think it might have been Ghostbusters 2 when Bobby Brown did the soundtrack, because I was, as my husband knows, a really big fan of New Edition, and I liked that group. And so whenever Bobby Brown did the Take Control song, I was so excited about that song, and played the cassette over and over and over. And I remember my dad got me the cassette, and that was my favorite song of all time. And just soundtracks in general, I've always been a big movie buff, and soundtracks, if they were fun for me. But that was one of our early connections in our dating relationship. So when I saw this as a review offer, I was quick to hop on it. These color changing mugs are always funny for me. And I like to get mugs for us to have in our home that are ones that both myself and my husband will use. And really too, because I often will have mugs, and there aren't really too many that my husband will have and use. So to have one that gives us something that's a shared part of our story and is one that he can use, and that's not really as feminine as some of the others that I've grown to have in our collection, is always an added plus. So with this one, I think the really cool feature is that it's one of the color changing mugs. So if you look at the three mugs that are depicted in the photo, you see that there's one that just kind of shows the the no, or the I think it's a no symbol. And then it shows that as you add your liquid, in this case a warm liquid, it will start to show an image. And then in the last image on the far right, you'll see the actual ghost and the no ghost with the who you're going to call tagline. So here's the box that it comes in. Again, showing you the three different images with once you have no liquid, adding the warm liquid, and then with the liquid in the jar. And here is the actual mug. So this has already been taken out and used, but I did want to put it back in the box just so that you could see it. And this is it with no liquid, but just to give you a sense of the size, this is a traditional size mug. And if you see it there against the light, you can kind of see where the image comes up. It's a really nice ceramic mug, traditional ceramics. I liked too that it shows you all of the actual trademarking. It really is trademarked for Ghostbusters, so it's not going to be one of the products that you see using the image without the actual trademark. So that was another piece that I thought was really cool and pretty key for me, so that you see the quality of the image and the graphic is of the standard that you would want for, I guess, maybe a collector's quality item or something of the sort. And just letting you see a little bit more of the box. Again, there's the Amazon packing. So this is called on Amazon the Ghostbusters ceramic mug. Coming out along with the new release of the Ghostbusters movie. And I liked it. As I said, this is something that is good for male or female and nice to have in our collection. So definitely Fix It with Fran approved. I've been glad to have it, gotten some good use out of it, and not had any incidents yet. So I'm praying that this does not become a mug that becomes a casualty in our collection, and that it stays around for quite some time. This is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. This is one of those fun items for us because, like I said, this has a little bit of nostalgia for both myself and my husband, and is one of those things that we can both share and enjoy. You can check out more of my product reviews on my website, fixitwithfran.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter. My Facebook fan page, Fix It with Fran, is the fan page, or you can visit my website, fixitwithfran.com. Thanks for watching.